Hi you guys, how are you? So we finished our element by element series. It was a lot to do, so I'll probably wait about another 2 or 3 weeks and then I'll do another one for y'all, okay? We are gonna get back to some love readings. I know that's all of our favorites. Hold on, you guys. All right, I'm sorry. I have a little tent, like a dog house outside for my dog. But it's like the sleeping bag material. So it's like a travel one that I can travel with. I bought it for when I went to Tampa. And it's windy out here in Miami, so it's flying everywhere. I'm gonna leave this. You know what? Let's wait. Let's do this the right way. I was going to pull it, but I'm not even focused. All right, guys. So we are back. I finished the element by element. Like I said, I'll just give it a couple minutes. But we're back to love readings. I know everybody wants to hear love readings, but it may not make sense. You might not like me. You may not. You might not like my readings on my channel. But I'm like I always say, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. And self-love and self-care is first. Even if you're already in a marriage, in a relationship, you loving yourself first is going to be above all. So I like to break down the heart of problems rather than just sugarcoating it and looking for things to cover up, you know, what we're going through. But anyway, let's get to this reading. We're gonna do a since you've been gone reading. So if you have your ex, it can be a family member, a friend, a job. Let's see what's been going on since you've been gone. But primarily I felt this for an ex situation, ex-boyfriend, past lover. But like I said, it can apply to anything, okay? So I'm going to ask my angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors to send me a white light of protection as I cross into the 5D realm with my listeners. Please, anyone projecting negative intentions, projections, or energy to me, or my readers, my listeners, please return to sender 1,000,000 times fold. And we haven't seen each other in a few days, so that's for now, the past 5 days, the past week, the future. Always protected. Stay prayed up. Suited and booted, okay? We are protected. All right, guys. Ancestors, spirits, angels, guides. Ugh. Please send me messages and let me leave nothing on the table. Let you guys know what you need to hear, not what you want to hear only, okay? Of course, we want to hear what we want to hear too, but just not only. Since you've been gone, and I seen this deck, both of these decks, this card, I don't know what this is, but this came out and I didn't want to pull it, and I'm gonna pull it. So we have the 5 of Cups, and it says regret, failure, disappointment, loss, grief. Okay, because I asked how's the person feeling since you've been gone, and of course there can be tons of cards at the bottom of the deck, like this one here that we're gonna press, but you know, it's very, very, very expressive. The pictures are very, very expressive, okay? So let's clear this up. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. I hate when this devil card comes out. Okay. All right, my loves. So we have the 5 of Cups. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Devil. Oof, this card is so scary to me. Since you've been gone, okay? And the Page of Cups. And, okay, and the Wheel of Fortune we have last. I just felt like I needed one more card. I usually don't clarify so much. But let's go through this and let's clarify as we need to, okay? All right, guys, so we have the 5 of Cups. Look at this picture. This picture, both this and the 8 of Cups caught my attention. Look at this picture. This person looks so sad. It was at the bottom of the deck, and I pulled it because I felt it. When it came up, I want to continue to shuffle, and I said, you know what? That's at the bottom of the deck, and my first instinct was to pull it. And then I was like, well, it didn't come out. And then I was like, you know what? No, because I asked a specific question, and that's the first thing that came up, the first image. So this is the Five of Cups, guys. It's very simple. It says failure, regret, disappointment, pessimism, loss, and grief. Okay, so this person, this job, this friend, this family member is not doing so good without you. It doesn't matter how many times you may think someone is bragging, what they post on social media, what they say during arguments, how machisto they are, like how macho, how I'm right. People always will go back when there's no one around, when the lights are low. They will always go back and think about what happened, and just how you have feelings of regret, remorse, woe is me, I'm wrong. How do you say it? Like regrets, you're a little paranoid. When you do something wrong, you say, man, I shouldn't have done that, but she made me mad, so I don't care. Or, man, maybe I was too harsh on that person. Everybody always goes back and thinks about things. But on the forefront, when you're in the midst of an argument, like a debate team, like a political a political rally or something, you have to stand up for yourself. That's ego, that's pride. So when you left, and since you've been gone, this person has been in regret. I feel this clearly. And directly after this card, we have the Eight of Swords, which is another card. The same. This person looks the same. They look trapped. This looks like a person is trapped and they have swords. So when I see the Ten of Swords, usually it feels like somebody got stabbed in the back 10 times, okay? So I feel like this person has been stabbed and then they're binded by it. So this Eight of Swords says negative thoughts, self-imposed restrictions, imprisonment, victim mentality, entrapment. Okay, so not only does this person feel regret, they're also playing the victim, which is two pows, two negatives, two really, really, really bad things. Because it's one thing to have regret, but you heal from regret by taking responsibility. By saying, you know what, maybe I was not correct. Maybe I don't know what's best for me. Maybe I did treat that person bad. And even if they were wrong, I also didn't have to do what I did, because 2 wrongs don't make a right. That's how you take responsibility. That's how you stay in control. Is you having responsibility for your life. Not, oh, this person made me do, oh, she made me mad. No one, my mom used to tell me that all the time. No one can make you do anything. No one can make you do anything. So this person is getting a double whammy. And if you ask me, I feel like they haven't learned their lesson. Damn, you guys. And this is clear. I feel this clear. I could talk about this all day. Oh, my goodness. Oh. So we have the Devil coming out right behind it, okay? So that's how I know I'm not tripping. It says shadow self, attachments, addictions, restrictions, temptations, seduction, sexuality, destructive behavior, materialism, toxicity, codependency, all icks, all icky stuff, sounding like someone is most definitely not learning from their lessons and not taking responsibility. And let's take a moment to pray for this person, to pray for this job, to pray for this family member, to pray for this friend, because this is really, that's pain. That's stifling. When you're not awoken enough to correct yourself, you're living in a trap. That's why you treat everybody miserable. That's why you lash out. That's why you do things and you don't have regret or remorse. Or even if you do, you continue to do it instead of correcting your behavior. This is why. It's because you're not taking responsibility. Okay? So, guys, I don't even know what else to say. And I'm kind of upset. Because like I said, we're going to pray for this person, because I would like to see growth in people, for everyone. Even my worst enemies, I wish the best for them. And I would like to see them grow, because everyone is entitled to live life happy. God has given everyone life. Life is a gift, and everyone should have the opportunity for second chances, because life is a learning experience. So as you learn, you should have the right to have a second chance. But if you don't learn your lesson and you're playing victim and you're blaming, you're pointing the fingers, this Devil card, I feel this person, because they feel regret and they have negative thoughts, they are then again indulging in negative things. Maybe they're in self-shadow addictions, codependency, materialism, toxicity, self-destruction, seduction, sexualism. Maybe they are indulging in things to try to make themselves better, feel better, to make themselves feel better. But we all know that that doesn't make you feel better. If anything, it's going to make you more bitter, because you're just like kind of going on the treadmill, running in a circle. And that's what someone told me. My dad used to tell me that when I was younger. Doing the same thing over and over again is insanity. So what is going on? So then we have creative opportunities with the Page of Cups. Messages, curiosity, possibility. So with the Page of Cups, I feel like, and then we have new love. So maybe this person is, whether it's a new opportunity, something that they're keeping themselves definitely distracted with. So they're keeping, I get it, this is all coming together. It seems like they're keeping themselves distracted with either a new opportunity, a new endeavor, a new lover. But we have the Wheel of Fortune coming up next. Now, usually the Wheel of Fortune is it's a turn of events. So it could be a turn of fortunate events or unfortunate events. It's just like the Tower. The Tower could be a good thing or a bad thing. It just depends. But this card at the bottom says bad luck, no control, resistance to change, breaking cycles, and negative phase. Now, depending on how this Wheel of Fortune comes up in my deck is how I read it. Because the Wheel of Fortune is supposed to be a good card. But when it comes the way it came out and the way the rest of this reading is, I'm just going to read it how it says it. I'm not doing anything more special. It says bad luck, no control, resistance. And guys, I know my cards. Just to let you know, I'm still learning and studying tarot more like in depth, because new levels, new devils. But this is my first deck, and I love the clarity. So that's why I use it with the actual messages. And also for you, it's on Amazon. It's beautiful. It's my favorite deck. I actually know a lot of readers who read it and who've been reading for a long time, and they still use this deck. It's probably the pink. I don't know. But guys, so for this Wheel of Fortune, I'm definitely hearing, like, I'm reading it. It says bad luck, no control, resistance to change, breaking cycles, a negative phase. So I definitely feel this. I'm going, y'all know I don't do a lot of clarifications, because usually the cards are real clear and direct. But I'm going to do some clarifying to this reading, because I think we need to know this. And then if the people that we don't, I think, you know, the people who you're talking about, the person, the place, the thing, the job, if they don't know this and they're not figuring this out, it's your best bet to leave. Even if you just, you know, not totally disconnect yourself from the person, but you just put them where they belong. Because when people don't learn from things, their karma becomes your karma if you're around them. So when they're having a bad day, instead of saying, you know, I'm having a bad day, let me go outside, let me step into nature, let me get a breath of fresh air, let me give my mom a call and vent, they have negative habits. So if you're around that person and they're having a bad day, even if it's a little tiny altercation between the two of you, it'll become big or small depending on how they deal with it, depending on how the job operates, depending on how the manager carries themselves, depending on how your boyfriend feels about himself or what he does when he's mad. Oh, I'm mad at you, I'm gonna go and cheat. You know, that's not good. Oh, I'm upset with you, we got into a little argument, so I'm gonna take it way over here and start talking about your mama, your daughter, your baby, whatever the case may be. So depending on how a person is whether they're enlightened, it's karma. It's karma. That's why karma does not discriminate. If you're hanging around somebody who has, like, you know, who doesn't have any growth, who hasn't learned, one way or another, you're going to have to deal with that person in that state. And godly, you don't want anybody else's karma. We barely want our own damn karma. I don't want your karma. You go do the work, I do the work, and we be happily ever after. So let people go when they do this. You know, you can still be their friends, but find you somebody else who's growing like you. I know all my listeners and my viewers are angels. We're earth angels. We're providers. We're spiritual providers. So you have to be around people that's of you, because you need people and things that feed into you just like you feed into it, or that's when you get drained. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Okay, so Queen of Swords. Clear boundaries, direct communication, clear mind, perspective. Okay, I'm feeling that this is you guys. I'm feeling that this is you. This is you. This is you. This is this reading. This is this message that God and the angels and ancestors are sending you as we speak. You are the Queen of Swords. So I just said you got to be careful of who you allow yourself to be around because it's karma. Y'all said hell no. Not karma for me. I didn't do it. I'm dealing with my own karma. I'm learning from my own karma. I ain't learning from nobody else who ain't even taking the time. I mean, I'm not reaping nobody else's karma who's not even taking the time to do the work. You pulling me backwards. And you pulling yourself backwards. I don't like things that don't make sense. It irritates me. It irritates me. So this is irritating to you. So you said, fuck that. You have clear boundaries, direct communication, a clear mind, and a clear perspective. And then next we have the energy. We have the Knight of Wands, which is inspired action, adventure, fearlessness, impulsiveness, passionate energy. Okay, so y'all said the hell with that. So granted, this week the question was, where is this person since you've been gone? How are they? What they have going on? This person isn't doing well. Okay, and this is probably the reason why you guys are not together in the first place, because I know my collective. Y'all are bomb. Y'all are bomb. Y'all are educated. Y'all are beautiful inside and out. Y'all are spiritual. I know I'm gonna have some of the baddest collective. You know, I'm a new reader still, but I know eventually I'm going to have the baddest collective, you know, on my channel. The baddest. So I know that you guys are not the issue. But since you've been gone, this person has been suffering. They are not doing the work. So they are not reaping any good karma, any good rewards. I'm going to pull one more card because I think they need your help. You know, and I'm not saying they need your help because they need your energy. I just mean like you pray for them. Because you damn sure don't want to be around this. You don't need no negative things. But they might need you to pray for them for real, for real. Even if you hate the person. Because this is worse than just like, oh, this person did me dirty. No, this person is suffering. And this is telling me that whatever it is that you guys went through has very, very little to do with you. Because this person takes bad actions. They're doing things that don't make sense. Then they regret it. So it's not like they don't know they're wrong. They regret it. But then they stay in negative, woe is me, negative thoughts, self-imposed, imprisonment, victim mentality. So you regret it, then you stay there, and then you try to cover it up with more shit to put you in more bad karma. Run, y'all. Run, okay? Pray and run. Let's clarify this card. So I want to say it feels like this is like running right into each other. Man, I wanted to have like a good, since you've been gone, they've been growing, they've been thinking about you, they love you. I don't know. I don't feel that, my loves. But again, if they were that good of a person to do that, I'm sure my collective, you give a person more than one chance, like I said. And obviously you get multiple chances and you're done with this person. This is why you're gone. This is why we have to ask the question, how have they been since you've been gone? So, like I said, it's just clarification that it probably was never really you. Maybe the fact that you was giving chance to the wrong person or, you know, not learning. But at least they're having regrets. And guess what? They're thinking about you. Even though they're trying to do all this stuff to cover this up, they're still thinking about you. Let's do one more. And then we have the Magician. You know why they're thinking about you? Because you are the Magician. You can make something out of nothing. You are creation, action, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill. Okay? I want to give more. I want to be more in their thoughts. Maybe we'll do a part 2 to this reading, even a 3 or a 4. And I'll continue to check in. But this person is not doing good since you guys have been going. And they have things to learn. You can't be with this person anyway. It is 2024. We are too old to be having poor spiritual hygiene. Not even saying, allowing somebody to be next to you with poor spiritual hygiene. No, even a boyfriend, a friend. Y'all are too old. Come on. Learn the lessons and keep it going. You don't hurt people who you love. It's simple. Treat people who treat you good. Treat them good. I just, and look what came up. Bad example, being around the wrong people. And this person doesn't have a self-awareness and discernment. And they're weak-minded. They're letting people dictate what they do. And it says, you are my everything. Okay? So, granted, this person probably was bad influences. They're not strong. But you are their everything. And it says, love thyself first and foremost. Self-love. This person needs to have self-love, guys. Because when you have self-love and they feel like you are their everything, they're not going to put anything above you. They're going to know that they don't want you to, that they don't want, you know, that you're their everything, that you make them feel good. You're a good omen for their life, for their future. And when you love yourself, you don't listen to other people, because all they do is bring you away from what's good for you. People are jealous and how do you say it? Misery likes company, okay? Okay, guys, so we have don't think about it. Be present. Don't think about your future or your past. So I know we're checking in on this person, but don't think about it. Don't, you know, we did the reading. It is what it is. This is where they are. You know, we'll check back in. It says don't be a people pleaser. Use your creativity and your throat chakra. Yes, and tell that person, you know. And it says soft living, you guys. We are living a mighty, mighty soft life. That means no bumping your head, no having to learn lessons 1,000 times, no having to be in the same relationship for 10 years that's still not going to work because God told you it wasn't going to work 6 months into the relationship. Soft living. It says the glass is always half full, okay? Always. These positive thoughts are really important for you to have positive people around you, because someone who's negative, like we said, this past person, it's not going to allow you to think like this. You're going to be having negative thoughts, premonitions, regrets like them. You don't want that. That's torture. Sometimes you don't even have to do anything to anybody. They do it to themselves by being themselves, by being who they are. Just like the Mustafa and the Lion King and the devil. Like, I think that's like to me, the Lion King, as I got older, it gives me like spiritual vibes of good and evil. Everything is good and evil. The whole world is in a spiritual world warfare. But yeah, they torture themselves being like that. They literally, essentially, they're living in hell. That's why they keep trying to bring more people down to their level and over to them, is because that's how they feel and they can't escape that. And they want you to feel how they feel. You are too happy. Who do you think you are? You could be miserable. You could be living in a shack. You could be eating rice and apples for dinner 3 times a day. But if you are grateful for what you have and you're happy, no one can take that away from you. If somebody else needs a mansion and $1 million to make them happy and to be grateful for God, that's on them. But if you don't and you decide to be grateful, then you're always going to be happy. You're always going to find, as long as your lungs are pumping air and you have a heartbeat, you're always going to be happy. You have legs, you have hands that can grab stuff. There's people with nubs. They can't even walk. I seen a girl cooking food in her kitchen with her feet and happy as ever. Kids, people with autism, Down syndrome, they're happy. So be careful with anyone's negative energy, because they're going to keep you in that cycle. So we are not having to go through this 1,000 times, y'all. We are soft living. You need to see it more closer. No, closer. Living a soft life, like Mr. Softy, the ice cream man. Our favorite ice cream with the sprinkles, you know. That's how soft we are. Soft, just like my booty. All right. All right, y'all. And then we have Money Tree, okay? I have a feeling, I'm going to pull one card just to confirm. I have a feeling that this is just, once you get rid of these bad things, it's so important. These bad people, and then every person. You might have a good person that comes in your life. You might have a bad person. You might have someone that shows you bad signs right away. You might have someone who you have to see things and let things unfold to see it. But bottom line is, once you start to see that, release. Give distance. You don't want to make someone your best friend, your boyfriend, your heart. Guys, your heart controls every organ in your body. If you be with somebody that breaks your heart or who gives you bad vibe, your life, your job, you're not going to be happy with anything. Just like when you're happy in love, and you don't care if you broke, I don't care if you're sleeping on the floor, you're happy. So be careful on who you let. Your heart, your mind, your personal life is the most sensitive, private part about you. Do not just let anyone in there, because once they're in there, they are in there. If they're low vibrational, once they're there, and once you fall in love, come on, guys. We know we can't control love. Once you're in love, you're in love. So before you go ahead in, or once God starts sending you signs that you need to back up, do that, because you don't want to be stuck in a cycle just because of emotions, because emotions can make you do a lot of things. Emotions can waste a lot of time, So we have money tree, okay? Get to your bag. I'm going to do one more because I have a feeling that God is really giving you good things and saying as long as you do what you have to do, he's going to do what he has to do. But you cannot keep bad people and things around you, especially if you're making good decisions. That person is making bad decisions and you're keeping that person around. All right, y'all. I had too many cards come out, so I'm going to just pull it again. All right, I have this one, the chosen one, okay? So you are chosen. You can't just be around anything and everyone and everything, even if you love them. Pray for them, people, and keep it moving, y'all. Let God bring, there's a billion people on earth. Just like God brought you this beautiful stranger. Before you knew each other, you were strangers. Now you're strangers again. When you go in your casket, you're going to be alone. So in the meantime, don't get attached to nothing that God is sending you. Don't get attached to it. Enjoy the blessings, enjoy the people, and let it flow. If it's meant to stay, it's going to stay. If it's meant to go, let it go. Okay? Don't get attached to anything, because just how God sent you that one beautiful stranger, he'll do it again and again and again. And each time he'll give you better. I promise you, I am living proof of it, okay? I have never lost one thing without getting something better. Some things I'm still waiting for my better, and we shall see. But the way it's looking, God is on the up and up, okay? And he needs us to learn these lessons, to have these bad encounters with people so that we can become better people. So we know how, because if this little problem, you can't get away from this person on this level, what happens when you get on this level? What happens when God has your kingdom spouse right here, this close to you, but you just won't let go of somebody who's all the way wrong for you? And now you waiting 10 years to get married when God is like, God damn, can you listen to me? I created this world. I created these people. I'm creating these signs that I'm sending you. You don't think I want you to be happy? There's no one who wants you to win more than I want you to win. So let go of what's not for you. Learn the lessons he needs you to learn, because he doesn't want you to ruin the blessings that he gives you, because we're human and we're at fault. And keep it moving so you can go, okay? Your enthusiasm, this is our fortune cookie card. You guys know I like to collect the fortune cookies, so I do a message for you guys because I enjoy them. I figure you would too. It says your enthusiasm towards work will pay off soon, okay? Okay, so that could be artistic, your work, your creative endeavors, however it is. Your enthusiasm, your passion will pay off soon. I love you guys so much. This was such a good reading. I love doing random readings. We're going to keep touching on love. I know everybody wants to hear that, but we're also going to do self-love, okay? Because it's between God and the universe first, and then yourself and your family and your loved ones. Is all these things are first before just worrying about love. But don't get me wrong, I'm a certified love it girl, so we're always going to do love readings here, okay? I love you, my angels. You guys stay protected, stay suited and booted, okay? It's a spiritual warfare out here. God never said that he didn't have warriors. He never said that. He said we was going to fight the good fight. He never said it wasn't going to be a fight, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you later.